Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is All Things K and I'm excited because it is my favorite time of the year. I am a beauty girl. I love makeup, I love skincare, I love all that stuff. And when Sephora has their savings event, your girl is there front and center making multiple purchases. I'm just saying, this is probably going to be part one of my fall Sephora Savings Event Haul 2025. And if you're interested in seeing what I picked up, stay tuned and keep watching. All right, guys, so this is going to be a long haul, so grab yourself a drink. I have a pumpkin spice iced coffee here that I'm drinking, and I wanted to share some stuff from you that I picked up from Sephora that were on sale, or I had a $100 Rouge reward to use towards them that were on my wish list in this bag. I'm going to go over these things first, and then I have a huge bag here of the sale stuff. So buckle up, let's jump in. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to start off with is a fragrance that I have been wearing that was on sale, I think back in the beginning of September, and that is the Forever Mood fragrance, I Am Her. This is my second favorite fragrance. Hard to Get is my first favorite one from Jackie Aina, and I have been wearing this and I love it. You guys can see the dent that's in there. This is such a beautiful fragrance, and I think this transitioned nicely from the summer to the fall because there is this warmth to it, but there's a gourmand aspect to it. This scent, so nice. I love the way this smells, and to me, I have nothing that smells like this in my collection, and I think it was on sale for 20 or 25% off. It was actually a really good price for it, so I definitely picked it up. Now, these next two products are holiday launches that I wanted to pick up. The first one is one of the Hourglass palettes, and this one I got from Sephora. This is the Ambient Lighting Edit Unlock Swan palette. Now, this is the one for medium complexions. What I find every year for me is that the palettes made for like deeper complexion or the dark palette, they always have like the ugliest design to me, in my opinion. I know a lot of people like them. Like, I think one year it was the lotus packaging. I didn't like that. Another year it was a snake. I didn't want that. So I always had to go through Hourglass to get a custom palette with the dark. So I have these three from previous years in the dark selection. But last year and this year, I really liked the medium blushes. So this year I was like, I'm getting the medium palette. And of course, the Swan packaging was my favorite packaging also, if I can get it out. And this is what it looks like. I'm sure you guys have seen it, but all of these blushes work on my skin tone. And they're the ones in the dark palette, I wasn't a fan of, but these three blushes here, so beautiful. And this highlighter, perfect on my skin tone. Now, this shade here I use as a finishing powder under my eyes, and this one I just use as an all-over finishing powder because it's not gonna bronze me. It's actually my skin tone. It just blends right into my skin. So I'm getting a good amount of use out of this palette. And yeah, so if you're around my skin complexion, these all show up. This is a beautiful highlighter, and then these you just use as other things because I have bronzers in all of the previous year palettes that work for me, and it was okay that I didn't get I think it was the Fox palette, and that wasn't my favorite design either, so I would have had to get it customized anyway. But I definitely like these palettes, and maybe now that I have 4 of them, I will stop. But I wanted to let you guys know I did pick that up. Another product that I picked up was the Makeup by Mario. This is the Ethereal Eyes Nature Eyeshadow Palette. I kick myself every time he brings out a palette that I didn't get the first one. The first one, I think I was going back and forth and I was talking myself out of it, and I regret that I don't have that one. And then to find out that he changed the shimmers in this palette, which is, your girl's a shimmer girl. I need sparkle, I need to shine, I need all the shimmer. But I really liked the color story of this one though. I didn't like the cool tone one that he had last year with the blue, but I did like the shimmers. But I didn't like the mattes in there. But this year, I really like these shades. I haven't worn it yet. I did swatch it in store. This is a really deep color to deepen up any eye look, and this is a nice transition color. It's pretty light, but again, I'm here for the shimmers, and I think the shimmers will look great all over the lid. So I'm hoping I like it. I will come back and do some videos using these products, because I know lately I've been doing a lot of hauls, okay? But yeah, I did pick up that before the sale because I had FOMO, fear of missing out, like I did with the other one, which I did miss out on and regret it till this day. Now, I had a $100 Rouge reward, and I picked up two things with that. I picked up the Dior. This is the Backstage Glow Maximizer palette. I've had this on my wish list for so many years. Kept pushing it off, and then Dior went and changed the formula. Some people are happy with it, some are not. I got the original one. Here it is. So I have nothing to compare it to, and I'm hoping that I like it. I did swatch it in store, and I did like it, and they have some other shades, but they were a lot more sparkly, and for a face palette, I didn't want it to be sparkly. These ones were nice and smooth. So yeah. I'm not going to swatch anything in this video. Well, I don't think. I'm not going to swatch much. I will swatch them when I'm doing tutorials with them. But yeah, I did pick that up. And then along with that, I picked up one of the Makeup by Mario eyeshadow, Master Max Longwear eyeshadow. I fell in love with this formula. The shade I got was Sienna. And this is what Sienna looks like. I might just swatch this one. I just said I wasn't going to swatch anything. But this is what Sienna looks like. It's a beautiful warm brown, and I've worn this all over the lid, blended out in the crease. This formula is beautiful. So in the next bag, you're gonna see I got some more because I fell in love with that formula. Another product I got is a skincare product, and this was on sale. I think I had spoken about it in one of my skincare and body care haul, and I told you that this is one of my favorite retinol products here. This is from First Aid Beauty. This is a retinol that I can use every day. So this is the 0.3% retinol complex serum with peptides, and First Aid Beauty was having, was it 25% or 30% off? And I'll show you guys what the bottle looks like. That's what the bottle looks like. And it is 30 mils, 1 fluid ounce. And then I wanted to try this product. This is the Rhode Glazing Milk. Everyone was talking about that, and actually, I've been using this. I've been using it. I used it under my makeup today. I love this one. This one gives you that glass skin. It's so hydrating. I love a milky type essence. This is the Glazing Milk Ceramide Facial Essence. I love anything like that. The one from Ilia breaks me out, so I can't use that on my face. But this one, I was hoping it didn't, and it did not. I love it. I've been using it for a while, and in the next bag, you're going to see I did get a backup. But yeah, really, really like that. The hype about that product, so real, and for good reason. If you like that hydrated, plump, glass-looking skin, Rhode. And the next thing I picked up, which was also on sale, was the Fenty Duo. This is the Matchstick Duo Contour and Highlighter. And I have the contour in Truffle. Yes, I have the contour in Truffle. And this shade I can use during like the winter time. But I found when I'm at my darkest shade in the summer, I need something a bit darker. And then I also need a shade that I can use on my daughter. So this one comes with Espresso 05, and the shimmer stick is in Cinnamon 03. And this was on sale. I don't know if they're getting rid of this duo, but I'll show you how Espresso is beside Truffle. See how much darker it is? So this one I gotta be light-handed with in the winter time, but summertime I can go to town, because I found that this one wasn't dark enough. in the heart of summer, it was not dark enough. And I love this formula. It's more of a stiffer formula, but it blends nicely, and I can use this one on my daughter. And the shimmer stick is like this beautiful rose gold right there. So nice. All right, and to continue with contour sticks, I did pick up the LYS No Limits cream bronzing stick, and this is in the shade, or the cream, yeah, bronzer stick in the shade Tan Courage. Everyone recommends this product, and I didn't have it, so I picked it up, and this is what the shade Courage looks like right there. And let's swatch it. There, see, it's in between those two. So now I have all of my shades covered. And then I picked up two concealers from NARS. These are the minis of the Radiant Creamy Concealer, and they've had some new colors. I've had Amade before, which is medium dark 3, and I wanted to try Chestnut, which is medium dark 2.5. Amade, especially in the summertime, I can use this to spot conceal and go in with either powder or a skin tint, and it works beautifully for my skin. So because I knew I was only going to use it for something like that, I didn't get the big one. So I will swatch Amade. Again, I lied. I said I wasn't going to swatch anything, but I'm swatching. Here is Amade and Chestnut 2.5. Now, Chestnut 2.5 has this pinky peachy undertone, which works really, really well with color correcting. So I really like the shade. I usually wear Caramel as my highlighting shade, but I find sometimes my darkness peeks through, but with this shade, it doesn't. So I might end up getting a bigger tube in this one, but I love the fact that you can get the minis to test out the shades. I wish every brand did that, because sometimes I have to mix and match shades before I get the perfect shade. So I'm glad NARS does it so that you can like test out what you want. Perfect, I love it. Now this I am so excited for. This is from Patrick Ta, and this is the Duo in Slow Burn. When I saw this, I knew I had to pick it up. Like I knew, I went in the store, I swatched it, and I'm like, I need it. I need it. I have two of the original ones that I wear all the time. I did even sprinkle some of that on top of my eyeshadow look because it gives the best sprinkle. I think they're worth it. I went on a girls' overnight trip to a spa weekend, and I brought a matte neutral palette and one of these, and my look was fantastic. I love them. And you'll see another one in the sale haul just now. So this is what Slow Burn looks like. Ah, look at it. It is so pretty. Is this even doing it any justice? I don't know, but let me give you a swatchy. Look at that. Stop it. Stop it. Now these I will swatch for you because I love swatching these. Come on. Listen, if you don't think they're worth it, I can't tell you what to spend your money on. But yeah, I love that. Now the next two things I am just gonna throw in here just to haul them. We have MAC at Sephora in Canada. I think I heard, I was watching, I don't remember whose video I was watching, that MAC is gonna be coming to Sephora US. Well, MAC is already at Sephora Canada, but these I actually got from MAC and they were like 25% off. So I've always wanted to try the MAC Stack Mascara, and I picked that one up. I usually just use drugstore mascaras, but I do like the Fenty Beauty one. And I think this one is thickening like that one, but I'm hoping that it gives me a little bit more length with the thickness. And I've heard good things about this mascara. And then I picked up this bronzer. I picked up a lot of contour bronzer and stuff this summer. I don't know what's wrong with me. But I picked this one up. This is the Skinfinish Sunstruck Matte Bronzer from MAC. And I got mine in Matte Rich Golden. And I haven't tried this yet. Again, it will be in a trying on new stuff video. Even though it's not that new, it's new to my collection. Look how warm this is. This is gonna be such a beautiful bronzer on my complexion. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. And I heard the formula is everything. So I just wanted to throw that in there. All right, let's jump into this big boy and let me show you guys what I picked up because I got some nice stuff. All right, so for the sale stuff, I did a purchase online, pick up in store order, and I went after work and picked it up. And then I also picked up some other stuff in the store. Don't get me started. And I had my 18-year-old with me, and she got some stuff too. So note to self, don't bring her with me when I'm going to Sephora because she wants stuff. Anyway, and another thing too, when you do that, this is the second time that this has happened to me. I stopped and I checked that all my products were in the bag because last sale I did that, and when I got home I noticed something was missing, and then I had to go back and pretty much like argue with them because they were like, well, how can we tell that you didn't take the stuff out your bag, blah blah blah. I'm like, do you think I would waste my time coming back here to complain that one of my products are missing? Let's get it straight. So this time I stood at the cash register when she gave me my bag and I went through everything, and guess what was missing? My backup of my Rhode glazing milk. So I did get a backup of this one, like I told you guys. This was not in the bag, okay? So she checked it, the manager checked it, they counted all the products on my receipt, they counted all the products in the bag, and then they finally gave me my stuff because I wasn't gonna leave. Like, I'm in here, I didn't move, I'm right in front of you. It wasn't in the bag. So note to you guys, when you do that, purchase online, pick up in store, check your stuff before you leave the store. It happened to me twice. Two other things I got from Rhode. I got the glazing mist. I heard nothing but good things. So this is a hydrating facial mist, and I just love facial mist. I use the Glow Recipe one right now, the watermelon one. It's almost done, and I just think that every time I see someone use this, it looks great on them. Now, someone else said that it broke them out. I'm hoping it doesn't break me out. I'm really hoping it doesn't break me out. I'll show you what this bottle looks like. It's white. So this is what the facial mist looks like, and then this is what the essence looks like. So I can't wait to give that a try. I'm going to be trying this first thing tomorrow. See how I like it. That way, if it breaks me out, it's going back. And then another thing I got from Rhode is one of their pocket blushes. These have been the rave all over social media. I got the shade Toasted Teddy. Everyone talks about these and that they don't like this stubby packaging. I could care less. It is pretty cute. This is the shade I got. I will swatch it. And that is going to be a beautiful shade for the fall time. Ooh, this could be like a bronzer blush type shade on me. Yeah, everyone says the formula is so blendable and rich and nice. Ooh, I like that shade. Okay, and like I did say, I did pick up some more of these Makeup by Mario eyeshadows, liquid eyeshadows, cream eyeshadows. I picked up the shade Espresso, Chestnut, and Bisque. Now, Bisque, when I went into the store yesterday before I got my order, I did swatch Bisque, and I think it might be too ashy, so I'm going to return this one. I'm not going to open it. I'm going to return this one because I think Chestnut is going to give me that highlighted color that I was looking for all over my lid, and Bisque was just too ashy. I was like, nah, this is not for me. And this is like my skin tone. It's right there. That's a beautiful neutral shade. I wish there was a shade a little bit lighter than this one, but yeah, I think that will work. Bisque is just way too light, just way too light for my skin tone. The other shade, there was a shade that was like a pinky mauve that I think is a little bit lighter than Chestnut, but I didn't want a pinky mauve. And then this one, I can just see myself doing a brown smoky eye with, a brown smoky eye with this. Look at that. It's almost black. This is gonna be a favorite of mine. This shade right here, okay? Espresso is gonna be a favorite for sure. A brown smoky eye here it comes. And you guys know that the Sephora products are, of course, 30% off. So I did get another brush. This is the number 40 brush, which I think is one of the newer brushes in their collection. Let's see if I can get it open here. So this is the shape of that brush. It will be great for foundation and getting in around the nose. I always pick up a brush from the sale if they have a shape that I want, and this is a nice one. I cannot wait to use it. I've seen a couple people use it and rave about it, and I put it on my wish list, especially for 30% off. The next product that I picked up from the Sephora collection was this Sephora Blur It Loose Setting Powder, and this is in 01 Brightening Pink. I've heard nothing but good things about this powder. I've heard people say that if it wasn't in this packaging, you could put it in a high-end packaging and you would think it's a high-end powder. And I've always wanted to try a pink powder, so I decided to go with this one because I could get it for 30% off. And I hope that it works. I hope that it actually sets my concealer, because a lot of these powders don't set the concealer as much as I want them to. Like the Huda Beauty one can get really dry under my eye. I feel like I have to use a lot of it for it to set. Then my eye looks dry. The Makeup by Mario one looks fantastic under my eyes, but I don't feel like it actually sets my concealer as much as the Laura Mercier, which is my OG, which is very low. Maybe I should pick up a backup of that one. I picked this one up. You guys will see it in an upcoming video, and I'll let you guys know if I like it or not. And then I picked up a pack of the Sephora Hydrate Soothing Cleansing Wipes. I love the coconut one. I should probably pick up another one of these because I go through wipes a lot. But yeah, I got that for 30% off. Now, 2 hair care products that I picked up from the brand Amika. This is a repurchase. I've told you guys about this one. This is the overnight hydrating treatment. I love this. Mine is empty. I do have an empties video for you guys. Mine is empty, and I was using their overnight strengthening one. I think I purchased that in the last Sephora sale. I prefer this one. I prefer the hydrating one, so I had to pick that up. And then I picked up a mini of the Wizard silicone-free detangling primer. I'm hoping to use this on my son's hair to see if it helps with detangling his hair and see how that goes. But yeah, I love the smell of this product. This product smells so good. So I just bought the mini. I'm going to try it on his hair this week, and if it actually works, maybe I'll go back and pick up the larger one while it's 20% off. I did pick up this Josie Maran Bite-Side Butters. These are Whip Body Trio. That's what it looks like. I love the holiday sets. There are some nice ones this year. So I got in here Topless Tangerine, which is like a favorite of everyone. Golden Hour and Vanilla Vibes. I think the only one I've actually smelled was Vanilla Vibes. I cannot wait to try the other 2. I heard Golden Hour is really nice. And I'll show you the size of these. These are the size. Actually a pretty good size. Really good size. So yeah, I want to actually smell Golden Hour. Let me open that one and give that one a smell. Oh my god, for a minute I thought I wasn't recording. I would have been so mad. Ooh, look at the glow that it gives. Oh, it's a very mild scent. Ooh, I like that. It's very mild. It's not really, yeah, it's a very mild hint of vanilla in there. What does Golden Hour have? Bergamot, jasmine, lily petals, vanilla bean, sandal, amber, and white musk. And I like how hydrating that is. All right, the next set of stuff is makeup. Alrighty, so I did pick up this set from Patrick Todd. This is the Warm Me Up Patrick's Glow and Gloss gift set in Warm Me Up. This is the one for darker complexions. And look at the gloss. I guess this is a new gloss formula. Look at that. It's so pretty. It has a minty scent. Oh yeah. Another pinky color gloss for me because, you know, I need it. Look how shiny that is. Oh, now let's look at the blush. I have two Patrick Ta blushes, but this one, look at this pinky chrome packaging. Oh, my fingerprints are all over it because I just put on that lotion. So this is, oh, what a beautiful mauve shade. It's called On Holiday. Oh, oh my God, this would look good with this look right now. You guys, I really like this. I really like this set. Oh my goodness. I love the holiday savings event. It's like the best thing ever. And then of course I told you guys, I picked up another one of his duos. This one is in When the Sun Sets. Look at that. Well, the bottom one is more like a rosy. I don't know. They're just gorgeous. This camera, oh there, you can see the difference in tone there. And shine, look. Oh no, oh, stop. Stop it right now. Like, the darker shade has like pink, silver, and gold sparkle in it. I'm not saying nothing more. Nothing more about these, okay? If you don't like sparkle, you won't like them. That's all I got to say. Next, another shimmer and shine product, Miss Danessa. So this is the Danessa Myrix Color Fix Stix. Y'all, this was so hard to limit myself to two. I stood up in that store and I swatched and I swatched and I swatched. And I settled on Duo 2, which is Orion, Nebula, and Twilight Gleam. And then Duo 4, which is Apollo and Artemis. You guys, these are so fantastic. And these are all over social media. So these were on my wish list. I knew I was getting at least one. At least one. And I think there's still at least one more that I want. I don't think I need all of them. But they are so nice. I'm just opening the packaging. So this one is Duo 2. How the packaging is magnetic. You can carry them like this. You can attach them like that. Miss Danessa. Miss Danessa. So this side here, it has this cap on it. And this is the foil side. Oh, look how pretty. Guys. Stop. It has that cooling, wet feeling on. I done talk. And then this side is the metallic. Look at this purple. Oh, this duo, an eye look right there, and some lashes, and you're done. You're good to go. And then the second one is Duo number 4, and this is the foil side. That's the foil side. You guys, look. They're even better in person. Like, that's the problem. It's like, when I went to the store, I was like, we have a problem. Houston, we have a problem because I want them all. Copper brown shade, you guys. Another simple eye look. Look at that. Oh, you guys. I'm a shimmer girl, okay? I'm a shimmer, shine, sparkle. I don't care if it's all over my face. Let me shine from head to toe, okay? Let me shine from head to toe. So good. They're so good. Please tell me that the camera is doing these some justice. I'm trying to look in the viewfinder there, and I think it's giving, but they're better in person. All right, the next product I got is a new release. I think it came out the day or two before the sale, and it's from Huda Beauty, and this is her blush filter palette, blurring blush lighter, and this is in Rose Berry. And this was the mauve-y one. Oh, look at the packaging of this. Look, isn't that stunning? So stunning. And these are the blushes here. Now I wanted 2 of these, but I was like, girl, stop. Stop. Look at those. Oh my goodness. Let me swatch. Let me find some spot. I want to swatch this highlighter shade. Ooh, it is smooth. Look at that. Oh, OMG. And then there's a lighter one here, which is like a everyday neutral blush, or yeah, that one's light. And then there's this other one here. Oh my god, I'm swatching this so bad. So bad. And then the last shade I'll put here. These are nice and smooth and soft. There's, oh, what a horrible swatch. Those are the 4 shades swatched, because, you know, I'm ridiculous. Look at how I have to bend my hand just to show you guys the swatch. But that, I'm really liking this shade here. I feel like this could top off any one of these blushes to give your cheek that blush lighter look. I cannot wait to use these products in a video for you guys, because I am excited and happy, and makeup just brings me joy. It just does. Okay, guys, I got 2 pressed powders. The first one is from Fenty, and this is the brightening finish powder. And this is to instantly brighten and blur. I got the shade, what shade did I get? Peach 04. There's so much shades in this one. I was going between the yellowy shade and the peachy shade, but I feel like, so that's what it looks like. It comes with a little poof here, and then this is the shade. Now what I plan on doing with this is just to like highlight and also kind of correct, because it's a peachy tone, right in here. So I would set with my loose setting powder and then use this to highlight and blur right in here. I'm hoping it works. I did kind of swatch it a little bit in store to see, and I feel like this one will work really well with my complexion, and it's not too dark to deepen up under my eyes. So I'm gonna give this a try, and hopefully I like it, and maybe I can use it as like a touch-up powder too. And then this powder, I swatched this in store and it was so silky, and I've heard a lot of good things about it. And this is from Say, and this is the Slip Tint Untraceable Baked Setting Powder. And I got mine in the shade for translucent. So this is like a all over, it says a setting powder. I was gonna kind of use it like a finishing powder, kind of like how I use the MAC Mineralized Skinfinish or the Sephora one. And that's the packaging. And this is the powder. It's so buttery soft. Like, can I brush over here? Let me use this brush here. It is so buttery soft. Oh. So buttery soft. I really, really like this so far. It looks good. It definitely looks good. Maybe this could be a touch-up powder for me too, because it's really thin, so it's not really adding too much color to the face. So glad to have that one. The next set of things here are, oh no, 3 of them are lip liners. One is a brow pen that was not on my radar until I started watching Sephora recommendation videos, and this is by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Now, if you remember in one of my previous hauls, they had the old pen that they had like 50% off, I guess because they were coming out with this, and I didn't like it. But I went into store and I tried this one, and the strokes on this pen, so this is the Micro Stroke Brow Pen, and I got the shade Dark Brown. This is good. This is really good. This is what it looks like. That's how the pen looks. This side, look at this fine tip for just filling in strokes. And let me tell you, they're so hair-like. I was doing this in the store, like on my hand. And then it has a spoolie on the other end. But so far, I'm excited about this product. And then I ended up getting 3 lip liners. One of them, when I went to pick up the order, I was just messing around with lip liners and I found one that was not in my bag that I actually picked up in store. So the 2 that were initially on my wish list were one from Charlotte Tilbury and then this one from MAC. So this is the, like I told you, MAC is sold at Sephora Canada. So this is their MAC Lip Glazer Glossy Lip Liner. And this is in the shade Root for me. And I just think that this would be so beautiful with lip glosses. And this is what Root for me looks like. And I will swatch it for you. And there it is. I just think that would look so nice with just a gloss on top. Or like one of the Fenty Gloss Bomb sticks. And then of course I wanted to try one of the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat Contour Duo. And I got it in the shade Medium Tan. Or tan. And what you do is you use one side to like contour and one side to like fill in your lips. So here's the darker shade, and then this one is like a nude shade on me. So that will look nice, just contoured. Fill in the lip with this one. It's like a nudie brown, and then top it with a gloss. And you're good to go. Like, definitely wanted to try that. And then I was not minding my business. I was swatching stuff. And I came across the lip cheat in the shade Pillow Talk Deep. And I don't know why. I thought there was an intense one. I don't remember it being deep. This one I thought would be a nice contouring shade too. Foxy Brown is the one I usually wear. This one's darker than Foxy Brown. Oh, ho, 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 ho. And it's so smooth. So yes, I got a whole bunch of brown lip liners because we need all the browns, okay? When you have melanated skin, you need all the brown lip liners, all right? And you guys, that should be it, but I'm gonna throw in 2 more things that are not on Sephora Canada or sold out. So, you know what? I just checked today. These are actually now showing up on the site, but are not in stock. I got the Yummy Skin. This is the Liquid Blurring Mattifying Setting Spray from Danessa Myrix. I got this from Beautylish because it wasn't showing up on the site, and then I noticed that it's on the site now, but not in stock. So I was like, you know what? I ain't waiting. So I went to Beautylish and I picked this up. And I also picked one up for my friend because she has oily skin, so I want to see how she likes this. And then I have normal to dry, mostly normal, but when it's really cold, it can be dry. But I'm more normal to dry, so I want to give this a try. See if I don't have to finish my face with powder. I can just use this and press it in. So excited to give that a try. And this product was the first thing on my wish list. It was in my cart, just waiting for the sale to come on, and then all of a sudden it was out of stock, like 5 days before the sale started. And it's the Danessa Lightwork 7 palette. So I just went over to Beautylish and ordered it because this happened to me last year with her volume 6. I didn't want it, then I wanted it, then it was out of stock on Sephora, and I was waiting for it to come back in stock, thinking it would come back in stock. It didn't, and by the time I went over to Beautylish, it was gone. Okay, so this year I was not, the minute I saw that it went out of stock on Sephora, I was like, not waiting, went over to Beautylish and I grabbed it, and you guys, this thing is beautiful. It is packed well, like there's so much packing and stuffing and so much things in there. Here's the pouch that it comes with. I'm sure you guys have seen it. Then there's a box within a box with stuffing. Like it's packed up, okay? And this is beautiful. More beautiful in person than you guys. I am so happy to have this. So happy. So I'm hoping you guys in the States could get it in stock for the sale, but it was out of stock in Canada, and yeah, I don't think it's coming back in stock. So I wasn't gonna wait to find out and miss out on it again. This one I can't wait. I cannot wait because your girl loves a shimmery, sparkly, impactful eyeshadow, and that's what Miss Danessa does the best. Anyway, you guys, that is everything that I picked up so far from the Sephora sale, which is a good amount of stuff. I'm not even going front. It's a good amount of stuff, and I'm so excited, and I'm hoping everything is recorded right so that I can just edit and get it out well before the sale is over. Fingers crossed, you guys. Fingers crossed. So let me know what you're getting from this sale. If you're shopping the sale. If you're not, that is fine. You can live vicariously through me. There will be a part 2. I'm just saying there's some stuff that are not in store that are only online that I purchased, and I'm waiting for those to come in. But I'm excited to start using these things. Let me know if there's anything I didn't pick up that you think I should pick up. Let your girl know. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to your girl and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a video. And until next time, bye guys.